Welcome back, baseball fans. We're talking tops now baseball cards. I'm Vin Rock.
Hey, I'm Dan. How you doing? Vin Rock?
Hey, we're good. These cards we're talking about today, these tops now baseball cards, they're only available on tops.com for 24 hours. What are we doing in today's show?
Well, today's the 22nd of January, and we're going to be covering cards 728 to 748. Tell you a little bit about what they see on eBay and what we might think about the players and the cards going forward.
All right, we're chasing print runs, so let's get busy with it. I'm going to present my screen. I got to share it, and that way you guys can see it too. Allow the sharing of the screen to begin, and I'm going to keep us in the corner on the left-hand side. That way, if you want to play show and tell with your cards, you can still do that to that. Now, here we go. This is Tops Now card 728. This has a print run of 568. This is Luis Urias. That's right. And this says here, 2 games, 2 grand slams, making Red Sox history. Is it a cloudy Tuesday? I don't know, but it feels like a Monday.
Today's a manic Monday or just a Monday? A Monday.
It could be a manic, but I don't know. I hope it doesn't get there.
Well, we're not manic. Okay, Luis Urias. This one we've got guesses for on this show. We've got guesses for me and you. I guess 416. You guess 528. You were a little bit closer. Amazing that we were that close. This guy on eBay, his lowest base is $7, so that's nice. Got some traction. Blue parallels 10. Orange parallels are 60. I don't see any 101s, and I really didn't see any red color matches.
All right, that brings us to our next card. This is Trey Turner. Tops Now card 729. Had a seriously mediocre print run at 848. And this says here, first to hit 2 homers in the same inning since 2008. That's a cloudy Tuesday card right there.
It's cloudy, it is. 878. You guessed 629. I guess 656. What happened there? We were both low. Trey Turner's base on eBay is $7. Low end. Parallels. Here's a $20 blue. Here's a red for 50. Here's a purple graded PSA 10 for 200, 300. Very, very common card.
Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. We were talking about this character before the show started. This is Ellie De La Cruz. His Tops Now card 730 had a serious print run of 4,893. This is a call-up card, so his rookie card isn't even dropped yet. So look forward to seeing that this year for 2024. And it says here on this card, it's the 3rd fastest inside the park homer this year. Is that a cloudy Tuesday card? Yes, in my opinion.
They're starting to recognize this guy's tools, though, here with the speed. That's part of what I think that is.
Absolutely.
We have a couple of cards at auction. Base is $5 on the low end. Parallels. Let's see. It's a lot of.
I think he's going to be injury prone myself. I don't think I want to go big on this guy. If I do, I want to hit it and leave the scene of the crime because I think he's going to be injury prone.
There's some people who would agree with you. Blues for this card are 35 on the low end. Purples. Let's see. I see a graded. No, that's not purple. I see purples here graded that are $100. Non-graded purples $100. Here's a red color match for 225.
There it is.
And
all right, thank you.
1 of 1 is here for gold. Our buddy in Minnesota Twins has this card up for sale. It's $1,000 for the 1 of 1.
That's amazing. All right, ready for the next one? It's Julio Rodriguez. This is Tops Now card 731. Had a print run of 4,200. And I believe there was also an autograph card available for this one as well. Now it says here 17 hits is the most in a 4-game span since 1900. That's pretty impressive. I can't. And this was his sophomore season. I would think Julio Rodriguez cards are the one to be picking up still for his rookie cards. I think this guy's amazing.
He had a really tough start last year, right? And I
He
think
ended
this guy
strong.
got a huge following of fans for him. But he had a really tough start last year, Julio Rodriguez. So I wish I had a Julio Rodriguez card handy to put up there to show people while we're talking about it. But you do. Base cards. Low end, there's still cards for auction here. Low end for sales, $2.50 for the card 731.
Wholesale.
Let me see what we got parallel wise. We're a little late in the day for this, so to speak. Here's a red graded 10 for 225. Here's a purple graded 10 for 125. I don't see any ungraded parallels. It is a autograph card, so the autographs here also are low end 450. It looks like it's unopened, so they're not actual pictures of the card. And then let me close with this J-Rod card by saying, you said it was a print run of 4200. You guess 1331. I guess 1460.
There it is. All right, that brings us to our next card, the one you want to see in a urinal at the Dodger game. This is Jose Altuve. This is card. That's right. Card number 732 had a print run of 1,499. This card celebrates how the Astros star smacked his 200th or 2,000th career hit. That's a big deal, folks.
It's a big deal. I mean, I think he's a Hall of Famer in waiting. As much as you digress on the card, guy, print runs. You guess 432. I guess 616. Base cards on eBay, the lowest one is $3, including shipping. And then up from there, let's see about parallels. I bet you there's parallels of this guy because they think of him like you think of. Oh, we're wrong. So here's a purple parallel for 30.
Should he be admitted into the Hall of Fame because he got caught on that team? Or should that team never be allowed in the Hall of Fame because of that?
Any of the players, but people are still being mad at players that weren't on the team that are on the team now.
That's not my question.
It's the team, not the players per se, right? I don't know.
Well, didn't he
cheat,
play in 2017? Look, he was on the team at that time, right? And did we hear the trash can? And did we hear the trash can when he was up?
They said they did. I don't recall hearing that they did.
Yeah.
I watched a video about a guy who watched every pitch of it. I don't recall him saying that Altuve was lying. By the way, there's a 10 parallel of this for $150, but nothing more exclusive.
Unbelievable.
It's funny how we go off the rails on Altuve every single time. It's funny, me and you, he's a lightning rod for us. Every single time. We don't once bring up that card and not have a discussion about it.
And that was from 2017.
Well,
think how many years ago that was.
Affected his Dodger fans.
There you go. All right, next card is going to be Yuri Perez. That's 23 Tops Down card, 733. Had a mild print run of 875. And it says here he's the youngest to fan double-digit batters since 2005. There you go. What are you going to prick this up for on eBay?
Let's do guesses here. 875. You guessed 533. I guess 660. That's pretty good how we got kind of close. On eBay, the lowest one is $4, a base card, and parallels. Come on, where are you? Here's a blue for 18, two blues for 18, purple for 20. People are not falling in line behind Yuri Perez the way you are. Did he get hurt at the end of the year?
You ready to go to the next one?
Did he get hurt? Did Yuri get hurt at the end of the year?
Are you ready to go to the next one?
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Did you hear my question?
Yep. We're bringing to the next one. Jordan Adams, that's Tops Now card 734, had a print run of 725. This is a call-up card for the Angels. Former first rounder collects first MLB hit.
A lot of production. No, a lot of low print for what we thought. You guessed 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 1, 7, 3, 4. You were a lot closer. On the low end, it's a $5 card on eBay. Base cards. Are there parallels? Here's some blues, low price at $12, $15, $20 purple. Here's a couple of color matches at $40 and $50. And there's an orange for $80. Would you buy this guy's card? You know about him?
I don't know. Just don't know. Yeah. How old is
Okay.
he? I mean, it's, where's the numbers? Give me some numbers.
This is the second rookie card. It's like that call up card in a row in there, and I think the next guy's also. We're in the call up section of the season. I don't
Yep.
know Jordan Adams.
Right.
I I hope he's good. He's on the Angels. I don't know.
Well, so is Mike Trout, but there you go. All right, that brings us to the next card of the day. That's going to be number 735. Had a print run of 2,866. This is a big deal. Nolvi Marte. And this one says here 16th ranked MLB prospect collects steal in debut. And it even has a debut sticker on his right shoulder underneath Mr. Red there, as you can see.
Patch. The
Sure.
debut patch.
Yes.
I was going to point that out too. They've been pretty true to that to somehow try to get those in there on these.
What I
cards.
say, sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sticker. That's all right. So what if I wanted to pick this up on eBay? Is this going to be a really hard card to pick up because he's so hot, or what?
I don't think so. So let's cover guesses. So we went 2866 on the actual. You guessed 1410. I guessed 2221. We were both low. On eBay, it's a $3.50 card on the low end for the base. I know parallels are going to be crazy for this guy. This guy's got really high expectations. I've got a couple of parallels of this guy. Of this card. All right. Blue. Blue starts at 30. Purple. Purple. 90. And up. Red. 500. People are expecting this guy. This is one of those things where it's going to be really hard to live up to this kind of expectation.
Yeah, and this isn't our only Marte card for the show today. We got another one coming up shortly.
He's got two. So does someone else we said, right? De La Cruz.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. That's what we're talking about.
Right.
Yes.
735. I don't know. People tell us right on the. If you're in here, tell us what you think about this guy. Is he worth collecting in 2024?
Nolvi Marte. All right, that brings us to LeBron James and Mookie Betts. That's going to be card number.
This is the first card of the new day. This card
sounds good. Thank you for making that mention as I'm talking. This is LeBron James and Mookie Betts. This is 2023 Topps Now card 736. Had a print run of 32,719. And I don't think it was Mookie Betts making all those purchases for these cards here. I just don't see it that way. But anyway, this here has Salute to Greatness, LA Legends Salute after power display at Dodger Stadium. There you go.
You guessed 536. I guessed 1736, so we were way off. I did a little research on this card. The reason it's so hot is it's LeBron's first Topps card in years. He just signed a contract to leave whoever he was with. That's what I heard. Okay. Base cards, $3 on the low end. Parallels are going to be off the hook here. Come on, guys. Where are you? Let's get to the 20s, 50s, so we can see some parallels. Still no. Hold on. We're going to grab it this way now. Still no. So, okay, so the 1 of 1 is a PSA 9 is 5,000. The 1 of 10 PSA 10 is 4,500. Here's the 1 of 5. Graded at 1,600. It is a 9. Here's a purple ungraded for 15. Here's looks like a red for $9.95 ungraded. Here's some of them that are autographed, personally autographed. Here's a blue for $300. Here's a purple for $250. Here's a blue for $99, best offer. Is that a deal? Is that
on that.
$99 blue parallel a deal by osmosis because everyone else is so much more expensive?
I don't know, but what I do know is the Dodgers card. I like Mookie Betts on it, but LeBron James, I could give a you know what. Me personally, I don't. Are you going to go buy this card, or do you already own it?
I bought a 5-pack. I like the players, both of them. I'm a homie from LA, but I found that interesting showing you that blue parallel that I found, but I don't think I would go buy it.
No,
Although
me
it's
neither.
gradable if it's good.
Yeah,
People in LA would buy a graded 10 of that blue parallel for sure.
for sure. All right, that brings us to Topps Now card 737. Had a print run of 474 rather, and that's Noel V. Marte. And that is card number 737, had a print run 1474. And it says here 16th ranked MLB prospect records first career hit. So the other one we looked at, I think it was the first steal in debut, which means he probably got based on balls, because this one we're talking about a career hit. So he stole one in the other, and now he's got a hit in the other card. There it is. And no MLB debut patch on his shoulder underneath Mr. Red there. So interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't his first game. It wasn't his debut game.
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Agreed. You called 1737. The card number was 737. And I guessed 1111. So we got it in the middle. You were closer, I think. That's a pretty interesting one if you ever feel like doing the math. And then here on this card,
Which I don't.
base the base is $5 on the low end. And let's see about some parallels here. I have to go back to look at that LeBron parallel and see if I'm going to buy that. This card 737 is $20 for a blue parallel. The low end. Here's purples at 100. Here's an orange for 250. Here's a color match red for 150. I don't see the 101. So yeah, there's believers in this guy because that's not a lazy day parallel price. You ready for the next?
Oh, yes. All right. This is Gunnar Henderson, Topps Now card 738. Had a healthy print run of 2,956. And this product was available August 21st to August 22nd, 2023. It is a rookie card, and it says here he's the youngest in Orioles history. Orioles history with 4 extra base hits in a game. That's pretty amazing.
I like the card. Is it a cloudy Tuesday?
Yeah, I
I mean, I
don't know.
like the look of the card. I don't know if I like.
I don't know.
No
It's probably
comments.
it's probably a cloudy Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. Guesses. You went with 938. I went with 1364. I was a little bit closer. We were both way off. Base cards for this are $4 on the low end. Let's see for the rookie of the year if we can find some parallels. Here's a blue for 45. Ooh, to me, that's a little bit overpriced.
Yeah.
I see more blues that are higher. What do I know? Here's a purple for 250. Here's a red for 300. Here's a PSA 10 graded red for 700. Here's the 1 of 1 for 2,000 OBO. So there's a full gamut on this card. That's cool. You ready for the next?
Yes, indeed. This is Zach Galoff. I like this guy here. This is a call-up card. 10 multi-hit games, first 31st. What does that even mean? First time since 07-08. This is card number 739, had a print run of 753. Zach Galoff.
Interesting here. You guessed 339, I guessed 302, so we were less than half of what the actual print run was. This is not his first card, so there's no patch under that elephant. The base cards are $5 for common. Lowest price. Are there going to be parallels? There are, Vinrock. $20 blues. $35 purple. These are the lowest one in their class. And here I see a $200 red.
Wow. Yeah, I think the red person gets it. I think this guy's going to be important, even though the A's weren't very important last year. I think they finished with the worst record in all of baseball, if not the second worst.
Yeah, they were the worst, I think.
All right, that brings us up to the next card. It's Bryson Stott, Joey Menendez, and that's going to be top down card 740. Had a print run of 1,061, and it says here celebrates the Little League World Series with colorful bats. So that one's a pencil, as you can see, and that one is a crayon, and it should show a picture on the back too, but they don't. So that's kind of sad. But there's a pencil, number 2 pencil, and a Crayola crayon.
Huh. Okay. Trying to read my chicken scratch here. I think I guessed 2,866, and you guessed 740, the card number, and you were closer. Base cards for this are $5. Low. I like the double player thing. It could make it magic. It could not. Blue parallels are 11. Purples are 15. But these aren't rookies, so it won't be magic in that regard. Here's a red color match for 40. And that's it when it comes to these two guys. Menendez was in the World Baseball Classic, right?
What's
I
that?
recognize that name from that, I think.
Oh, well, that's awesome. All right, that brings us to our next card. This says Major League Baseball right here. And it's the 2023 Topps Now card 741, had a print run of 704. And it says here Major League Baseball returns to Williamsport for Little League Classic. There you go. And that's why you see here all of these players right there playing. Major League Baseball saw its 6th annual Little League Classic take place at Muncie Bank Ballpark at Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The Little League Classic celebrates players who competed in the Little League World Series as they watch 2 major league clubs go head to head. This year, the players and their families watched as the Philadelphia Phillies and Washington Nats took to the field. The Nationals edged out the Phillies in a tight 4-3 ball game. Afterwards, in true Little League fashion, the two teams lined up and shook hands. And that's what you're
Neat.
seeing there.
It's a $5 base card. I think that the card community is seeing this is overplayed in the 6th year. The blue parallels are $9.
Sad.
There's many of them. The purples, I see one at 20. Our orange is 60. I don't see any red. It's also a relic card.
Yep.
This card is a base relic. I don't see any of those for sale either.
Nope. Are you on the treadmill?
No, that's the rain outside, sir.
Wow. All right,
That's
that brings
the
us
rain
to our next
outside.
card. That's the rain outside. We'll stay dry and stay warm. That's Bryce Harper, card now 742. Topps Now card now, right? Card now? I don't know. Has a print run of 2,118, and this celebrates Bryce Harper as being the 3rd Phillies player with multiple career ITP homers.
For card 742, you guessed 842. I guessed 987. Base cards for Bryce are $5.55 on the low end. Parallels are 25 blue, low end, 60 purple, low end. Don't see anything else.
Nothing
Bryce a
else.
Hall of Famer or Bryce on track? At least, yes.
Oh yeah, that guy's money. That guy's
He's on
incredible.
track. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that he is yet, but he's on track. Whereas, like someone like Ohtani could retire and still be
Automatic.
right.
This
Well,
is Bobby
not
Witt.
automatic. He earned it, but yeah.
Yeah, it's automatic since he's everything already tabulated.
Yeah.
This is card number 743, had a print run of 1197. This features Bobby Witt Jr. He went big in our last show, I would imagine. And this one, I like Bobby Witt Jr. I think he's an excellent player, and he's probably going to be, continuing with adding to all of his outstanding stats for the rest of his baseball career. At least I hope so.
I think again, like Julio Rodriguez, this guy's on a Hall of Fame track. He's very collectible. Cards of his are marinating well. Guesses. You said the total was 1197. You guessed 1234. I guessed 1001. You were closer by a lot, but we did great on that on our choices. Low end base card, $4 for this Bobby Witt card. On the low end for base, I don't see a blue color match. Here's a purple at 60. Here's a red at 100. I don't see a blue color match.
Alrighty, right. That brings us to the next card of the day. It's Parker Meadows. Tops now card 744. Its print run was 1,286. This is a call-up card. And this one says he collects his first career hit in his major league debut. I got the hiccups, something fierce. And there is the debut patch right there.
I like that, right? Again, we're true to form, they're true to form. Is this that guy, Austin Meadows' brother?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look like him, but it
Interesting
could
with
be. You
their
never know.
names their names even being Austin and Parker kind of sound like from the same mind, the same mom maybe. Okay, Parker Meadows, 1286. You said was his print run. You guessed 1544. I guessed 1321. We were both higher. I was a little bit closer. On the low end, the base cards for this guy are $7. So this is the highest base card guy we've seen so far in this show. And then
so yes,
parallel,
we have confirmation. We have confirmation. Yes. He early life, Meadows attended Grayson High School in Loganville, Georgia, the same school as his brother, fellow professional baseball player Austin Meadows.
There you go.
And I have a story about Austin Meadows that I wanted to share with you, but I won't. Not live anyway. When he was a Tampa Bay Ray.
He was a Pirate too, I think.
Yes. Which makes me worry about. I always worry about players that can't find a home anywhere, that play for 4 or 5 different teams in their first 10 years. I always wonder about that. Just are they not a good fit?
Maybe they're not good enough to get the long-term contract. Hence, Alex Verdugo or Justin Turner didn't oscillate as much as you would think, but he still ended up playing for 5 teams.
Chase Utley? Did Chase Utley pay for 5 teams? I don't know.
2. But he definitely Phillies and the Dodgers, I think.
And he was money for the Phillies, no doubt about it. And the Dodgers. I love seeing him in the Dodger uniform. That was great.
Yeah.
Even as an older guy, he really could still put the game together. Love that.
Parker Meadows.
Yeah.
He's purple, blue parallels for 20. Well, this is his call-up first card ever for Parker Meadows. So I think this is an opportunity for those who follow and like him, and potentially for Detroit fans. So there's a bunch of blue parallels, low price. There's a red one for 60. There's purple ones for more than 60. I don't see the 101, and I don't see the orange ones at all. So Parker Meadows has a bit of a following, in my opinion.
Yeah. What's the color match on this one?
Which is the color match?
Yeah.
Orange. That's what I think. There's no oranges. I don't even know if it is, but it's the closest because the nameplate is orange, right?
Right. All right. That leads us to the next card of the day. This is Brent Rooker. He'd had a great year, actually, with the Athletics this year. That's card number 745. Had a low print run of the day, I think, for the show so far is 316. It says here Brent Rooker smashed his second Athletics walk-off homer of the season.
Okay. Brent Rooker, you guessed 255. I guess 179. So again, somehow we were into that or onto that. Low-end base cards for this card are $6. Parallels blues are 10. Oof. That means it's a regular base common card. Purple parallels are 15. Yeah, we've done this. There are no orange or gold or red.
No. All right. That brings us to the next card. What's that?
I was going to say, that Brent Rooker was the last card of that day, and now we're going to start the last day of our show. These last 3 cards are a separate day of
August 23 to 24. That's right. All right. This is Ellie De La Cruz. Tops down card 746. had a staggering print run of 5,888. I love those numbers. Those three eights at the end is genius. And this is the fastest player to reach 10 or more home runs and 20 or more stolen bases since 1900. I don't think this is a Cloudy Tuesday card. I think this is an important card.
Exceptional card. It's
Yeah,
agreed.
great looking photograph. Everything.
Action, right? It seems to be moving, even though it's a still shot.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You guessed 1544. I guessed 2746. I was a little bit closer. It's hard to guess such a high number, but when certain guys, that's how that goes. There's cards for auction, very low, with some with no bids. There's several actually. Base cards, $4 on the low end. Yeah, there's so many made that the market is flooded. Let's see. The parallels will probably be harder to find. Let's do that. Price by highest first. Okay. So there's a blue that I just saw for 50. Blue for 50. And then up from there. And then up from there. I don't. Here's a red for 224. It's also raw. There's a graded one. Oh, it's purple though. There's a black label that's for sale. It's the highest price card on eBay, and it's $300, and it's a base card.
Nice. Yeah, that black label's magic.
Yeah, something to be said.
All
For
righty,
that.
right. Next one is going to be our second Trey Turner card of the day. This is Top Down card 747, had a print run of 691. And it says here, smacks his first walk-off since 2019. I almost said 19, but there it is, 2019. And there he is getting interviewed, and he's getting doused with some Gatorade or Powerade or water, what have you. What do you think?
I think it's Cloudy Tuesday, but I and you both like it when the card has pictures on the back. So it's got that going for it. 691, you said was the print?
Yep. Hey, listen, I got a question for you. So, I'm going to be doing the subset next season for 2024 for the Major League Baseball season. Also, will you be having a subset that you're picking, or are you're just out to make some cash money?
Well, I don't know that I call it that, but I'm a speculator. I'm thinking between 10 or 20 of first card player call-ups or rookies. That's my subset.
There you
And
go.
I don't even go all the way through it, but I get the ones that I recognize and like.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Okay, Trey Turner, base cards on this seven. Well, that's two guesses. 691 was the total. You guessed 547. I guess the card number 747, so I was closer, I guess, by luck. Trey Turner's base cards are $9 on the low end. The lowest blue is $13. There's several of them in that price range. And then there's nothing higher. There's no reds, purples, oranges, or yellows. So this card's kind of exclusive, I think.
Just like a player. You think he's a Hall of Famer?
I think he's on track. I like him. I think that shortstop rookie class of him, Correa, and Seager, I think all three of them could make it.
Yeah. Oh, your tea's ready. Or is that your other?
That's not tea. Mr. Hypersensitive Superman hearing here. I'm going to let you try and hear it one more time.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the medicine thing.
It's a blood monitor, right?
That's right. That's right. I remember that from last time. All right, last card of the day right here. And I'm going to try and say his name, and I'm going to say it once only. This card 748 had a print run of 930. This is Oselivis Basabe, and that is going to be the only time I say that. So good luck with that. It's a call-up card, and I'm going to look to see if it's got the patch. Nope. And it says here, third Rays player to hit a grand slam as his first career hit. That's amazing. His first career hit was a grand salami.
Was it his first at bat or just his first hit? Maybe it was his first hit, not his first at bat.
His first hit.
Cool when you get a home run in their first at bat.
Third Rays player to hit grand slam as his first career home run.
Yeah, so it wasn't his first at bat. So Oslevis Basabe, base card are $4. wholesale retail, right? We haven't used that term a whole lot in this show. Color matches are 17, blues, purples are 30, reds are 35. There's an orange here for 250.
He's
That
got
kind
one
of
home
color.
run.
Say again?
He had one home run, and that was it.
This was his home run?
This was his only home run for 2023. And if he has such a sparkling, I guess repertoire or resume, and hits the first, hits that grand slam on it as his first career home run. I mean, why don't you keep this dude? Did he not play in the playoffs? I don't know. It's interesting. The Tampa Bay Rays have an interesting story this last year. They were doing solid until they weren't.
Yeah. But they made the playoffs and then just got rolled.
They
I
backdoored
think
it into the playoffs, I think.
We're coming to terms with the fact that the guys in Tampa have maintained the Andrew Friedman Dodger style, the new Dodger style, after he came to LA.
You got to stay focused. Yeah,
and
they've got to stay focused.
A Sesame Street budget, exactly. Very low money and constant turnover.
Yeah, it's amazing. Constant turnover. I think that's right. I think that's the best way to put it.
And they're beating the Yankees, who were the big bad bullies of the division. But everybody beat the Yankees last year.
The Yankees beat themselves, last year. That was awful to watch. They're a lot better than that. And to see them do so poorly because their bats were asleep. I mean, their pitching was right on the money. It was fine. It wasn't really like that big of a glaring eyesore or problematic. But their bats, that was the sad part. Hopefully they can snap out of it for 2024.
Hopefully. It's always nice when the Dodgers beat the Yankees in the World Series.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Could you imagine how awesome that would be?
It's been a while. It's been a little while.
Too long, in fact. Hey, I know that card right there, that Corey Seager card.
Right?
That's awesome. Great card. 2016 Corey Seager.
I got some interesting autos here that I'm not sure.
Remember that guy? Yeah, he had some kind of something going on.
I got these. These are kind of cool. I don't really need to have them as in my possession in case somebody wants to contact me about them. I'm not actually, but I thought these were cool.
Yeah, they are, because they are cool, actually. So listen, with that said, I'm going to jet. I got obligations to go meet and deadlines to make sure happen. I'm going to jet. I'm that guy known as Vinrock, and I will see you when I see you.
We want to thank all you people out there in YouTube land for coming out here to see us. Listen to us. We're here talking baseball. We're talking Tops on Demand. Stay blessed.